Paragraph 11 attempts to elevate a second public encounter into armed intimidation, stalking following, reputational harm, police indifference. Legally, each component stands or falls on objective evidence. Let's break it down cleanly. Visibly armed. In Colorado, open carry, with exceptions for certain municipalities and posted private property, is generally lawful. A holstered firearm, not displayed or brandished, is not. Assault, menacing, brandishing, per se intimidation. The legal question is not whether someone was armed, it's whether the weapon was used in a threatening manner. If no weapon was drawn, no pointing occurred, no threatening gestures occurred, no verbal threats were made, then visibly armed becomes descriptive language, not unlawful conduct. Hanaper 2. Followed plaintiff through the store. If video evidence shows Fredrickson walking past Archbell repeatedly, voluntary proximity, willing verbal engagement, no blocking of path, no physical obstruction, no pursuit behavior, then the characterization of following becomes fact-dependent. Courts give significant weight to video evidence when it contradicts allegations. If CCTV contradicts the narrative, that matters. 3. Attempted to provoke a reaction. That's subjective framing. To be actionable, there must be threatening conduct, harassment that meets statutory definition, or behavior rising to stalking-level conduct. Recording someone in a public retail store, absent store trespass or violation of store policy, is not automatically illegal. Provocation alone is not a tort. Mischaracterize plaintiff's behavior. That moves into defamation territory. To sustain defamation, he must show 1. Specific false statement of fact. 2. Publication. 3. Fault, negligence, or actual malice depending on status. 4. Damages. If the video is published and viewers can see the underlying footage themselves, commentary is often treated as opinion, especially in a public dispute context. If he has also posted numerous videos about defendants, made accusations publicly, engaged in reciprocal speech, a court may consider whether this is a mutual public controversy. Number 5. Law enforcement response. You state, police investigated, CCTV reviewed, no evidence of 2 men, no evidence of gun brandishing, no arrest, no charges. That directly undermines the armed encounter narrative if documentation confirms it. Also, law enforcement has no general constitutional duty to protect individuals from private actors. DeShaney Doctrine. Failure to arrest is not a constitutional violation unless there was discriminatory refusal, a special custodial relationship, or state-created danger. Nothing in your description suggests those elements. Number 6. Alleged false reporting to civil rights firm. If he publicly posted an email stating 2 armed men threatened him, a gun was pointed at him, and CCTV shows only 1 person, no brandishing, no pointing, that discrepancy becomes significant credibility evidence. Courts do not look favorably on materially exaggerated or fabricated claims, especially when contradicted by objective footage. If he misrepresented facts to obtain counsel, that impacts credibility, though it does not automatically defeat a civil claim unless proven. Number 7, reputational harm. You noted, reputation is irrelevant. Legally, reputation alone is not a constitutional interest under Section 1983 unless combined with alteration of legal status, stigma plus doctrine. Online embarrassment or public criticism does not equal constitutional deprivation. For defamation claims, reputation matters, but only with specific false factual statements. Structural issues in paragraph 11. To survive dismissal, this allegation must plausibly show unlawful threatening conduct, or actionable defamation, or stalking-level harassment, or state failure violating a constitutional duty. If the objective evidence shows lawful open carry, public filming, no weapon brandishing, no blocking or pursuit, police investigation with no probable cause, CCTV contradicting threat allegations, then the paragraph rests heavily on narrative language rather than legally actionable conduct. Core legal weak points. 1. Open carry is lawful. 2. Public filming is protected. 3. Police have no duty to arrest. 4. No constitutional right to protection. 5. Video evidence can override conclusory allegations. 6. Defamation requires specificity. What a court will focus on. Is there objective evidence of menacing? Was a weapon brandished? Was there credible threat language? Was there stalking behavior? What exactly was said online? Did law enforcement act unreasonably or simply decline to arrest due to lack of probable cause? If video contradicts the complaint's characterization, courts can rely on it. Bottom line, paragraph 11 attempts to transform a public recording encounter into armed intimidation plus constitutional indifference. Without objective evidence of threat or unlawful conduct, it is legally vulnerable. If you want, I can outline how stalking menacing statutes are typically applied in Colorado and what level of conduct crosses the legal line.